Today I'm going to talk about some of the quirks with my neon lights. All neon lights are a little bit handmade and quirky, so I'm going to just talk about some of the different quirks that I noticed over time. The Karen and Sushi one. I think the I looks a little bit dark at the bottom, and the S, it's a little bit dark. And I don't think it's just surface dust, although I haven't removed any dust from any of my signs. Usually indicates there's something going on inside of it, like a little bit of moisture or a little bit of something that's not letting it light all the way up. Some indifference. And yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's a nice sign. But you'll notice that like there'll be darker and lighter spots on some of your signs here and there that you get. So I'm pointing that out as one of the flaws that it happens. This one, really nice sign, real quiet, old school, looks real handmade. I got a good connection to this sign. But you can see the brackets on the left are kind of messed up. Brackets on the right are broken. She's hanging on for dear life, and still a nice sign. So I really wouldn't touch it. It doesn't bother me enough where I would like do anything about it. Kind of makes it look like it has some character. The Bex one is really neat. For some reason they removed the bolts up here. Like, what were they doing? Why would you ever need to remove that bolt? And then the switch is a little bit stiff on this one. So I'll probably put some WD-40 on that. Maybe that'll help it. Put the bolt back in it. But that was kind of weird that they took the bolts out of it. There's nothing really going on in there. All the bolts. Okay. The Lowenbrow. This one's missing a lot of the shadow paint. There's some gray paint that goes across the back, but this lady, like, she put it in her car and it all kind of just like blew away. And it's still really cool. I don't know if I would really care to touch it up. It's supposed to have dots on the top because it's a German word. It's like dots here and dots over there. And it's kind of hard to make out. Kind of looks like wings. Doesn't reach the original design as well as it should. There's something dripping, and it seems like the mounts, if you look where the tiger's feet are at, the mounts that cushion it are like melting a little bit. They use like the wrong grade of plastic or something. I have to clean that up. That's kind of quirky. The sign also has some broken brackets on it. Overall, I was stoked to get it though. Doesn't bother me at all. This one is a little bit louder, even though it's the same exact sign as the other one I got. It's a little bit louder. Not as loud as Bud Light over there. That thing is what you're really hearing. You can kind of see it. This one is it has its own quirks because you could change the lighting with the little wheel that you put on the side over here. So I'm going to make it flash for you guys. Hopefully. So if you want it to flash, like make it look like a rundown bar, you could do that. It'd be cool for your music video or something. And I'll just leave it running so you could steal this clip and put it in your video. The Miller light. That one's just not grounded too good. It's it'll shock you. A lot of these, they just don't come with the right plugs set up. So I'll show you like what I'm talking about here. Where's the middle part? You know, like it would be nice because that thing builds up static electricity. It doesn't technically shock you, but it kind of zaps you. It's a little zappy.